Welcome back to Game Over, guys. Welcome to Aviary Attorney.
The king has made his appearance in the court.
And now, the cross-examination.
Prince of Spain.
Your Majesty, you say that you are presented with a rose by the Prince of Spain. Indeed! He formally introduced himself. I know he was telling the truth, because, you see, he called me Senor. Yeah, Your Majesty, Prosecutor, members of the court. Brace yourselves, because I have a revelation that would turn this trial on its head. Juan Querido is not the Prince of Spain!
That's not a revelation, Falcon.
No?
Of course not. We all knew that the current ruler is Queen Regnant Isabella II and that she has no children. The Queridos are obviously pretenders to the throne. Prince Juan's title is probably self-appointed.
Oh. But his name isn't even Juan Querido. I didn't even think the fox is Spanish.
So what?
So what? That's important!
JJ, what's important is that this man is accused of committing murder and of conspiring to kill the king. That's what's in dispute here. The man's name's irrelevant. He could be called Juan Querido or Bob Struney for all I care.
Something to look up later.
It doesn't change the events that transpired on the morning of January the 6th.
I suppose that's true.
Did Major Howell take the rose?
I find it curious that Major Howell snatched the rose before you could take it. Why did he do that? The Major has always been a protective fellow. Good man, that Major Howell, that old man. I think he was just doing his diligence as a royal guard. And given how he took a figurative bullet for me, I would say he did his job pretty well. Well, I can't argue with that. Given the question about him, no. Never mind, I have no more questions about Prince Juan. Alright, let's take a look. We entered through the room, second Prince, clerk. Salle de Tibre, little fanfare. Ooh.
How much is little fanfare?
Your Majesty, you say that you passed the Salle de Tibre uneventfully. Indeed, we stopped briefly to look at the paintings and then moved on to the Grand Gallery. Can you elaborate? What did you see in the Salle de Tibre? What did I see? Well, Roman stuff mostly. I meant aside from the Roman artifacts, for example, did you talk to someone in the room who wasn't a member of your entourage?
No reason, JJ. The king already testified that he passed through without encountering anything of interest.
I have reason to believe that this is a key moment on the day of the murder. I want the king to elaborate on exactly what and who he saw.
And I suppose you'll have to proceed, Your Majesty.
Oh, alright, let me think here a little bit. So, there was the giant doorstop, and there was the copper urn thing.
Like these are painting.
Oh! There was something else now that you ask. I was offered a box of chocolates by a peasant mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, am I saying that right? Oh boy. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but Major Howell was keen to accept a chocolate or two on my behalf. Did I say something startling, prosecutor? Or is it just this handsome facade?
It's that hat! And you're a penguin. No, please continue, Your Majesty.
I think the prosecution is startled because he just came to the realization that I was not spouting trouble in the previous trial session.
Well, that's debatable.
To cut a long story short, Your Majesty, this mademoiselle may hold some relevance to the case at hand. Could you please describe her? Really? She's relevant? Well, let me think. I didn't get a good look at her face, but she was a sorry-looking swan. Probably in her late tweens. even the 20s, maybe. I don't know. A young, sorry-looking swan, you say? I don't suppose her name was...
Swanson.
Mademoiselle Senior. Senior! That sounds familiar. Why, yes, I think that was it! She was called Mademoiselle Senior. I see, that is undoubtedly significant. Mademoiselle Senior was giving chocolates to Major Owl moments before he died.
Not just 1 minute. I see what you're alluding to, JJ. You're suggesting that the gifted chocolates killed the Major. But that line of reasoning holds no weight because the evidence is circumstantial.
Contraire, mon frère.
Circumstantial might tell feathers. The king just testified that Major Owl ate chocolates.
Yes, that much is no longer in dispute, but you still have not proved that the chocolates were poisoned.
Oh, Spellson.
We...
Monk.
Without that, we must assume that the swan is merely offering a gift rather than speculating that she is a murderer. Yes! Yes! Shame on your defense, implicating a poor innocent girl like that. Absolutely disgusting. Why I ought to end this trial.
Hold on! I do have evidence that the chocolate was, in fact, poison.
I don't believe you, JJ. If you had a piece of evidence that significant, you would have slammed it down already.
Slam down Sparrow's
Present
corpse.
it! Oh.
Well, I can't. It's not really the evidence folder type of evidence.
Why am I not surprised?
Man. The drama's just getting good! Why is it suddenly gone all quiet like?
Well, Your Majesty, it appears that defense just had a realization of his own. That is, that he lacks the evidence to support his theory. Since he cannot continue with his argument, I believe the cross-examination has come to an end.
I am not done yet! Let me present my evidence. See, I had the chocolate wrapper back in my office. And Sparrowson, he ate it.
Stop, JJ, while you still have a little dignity. The results of whatever crackpot pseudoscientific experiment you performed do not constitute valid evidence. I think this trial is over, Your Honor. About bloody time. You may take your leave, Your Majesty.
Very well. I'm pleased that justice has been thoroughly served. Until the next assassination. Hey, everybody. I'm up here. I'm entertaining you. It's wonderful. Adieu. Whatever. I'm out. Exit stage left.
I'll now deliberate with the jury.
Objection!
Thank you, Dan, for calling.
Sorry! I've always wanted to do that!
Sparrowson! Hey, my buddy. Are you okay?
Yep! The doctor said I have an iron stomach! Most of the poison just passed straight through me and onto the floor in the office. Speaking of which, I would like to testify that on that poison chocolate issue. Bing! I even got the doctor's note, see?
It's too late, the trial is over! You can't be serious, Your Honor. The contest that no could turn this trial on its head. You must allow it. Why are you constantly arguing with me? I thought the job of a public prosecutor was to assist the judges. I told you, Your Honor, my job isn't to get a guilty verdict, it's to ensure that justice is served. I swear you're the worst prosecutor in all of France.
Go ahead, Sparrowson. Read the contents of the note for the court to hear.
This patient, Sparrowson, was submitted to the hospital where he displayed a variety of symptoms.
Salpêtrière.
This included profuse sweating, rapid fever, severe nausea. The patient was diagnosed with poisoning, probably originating from the plant known as aconite, aka monkshood, aka wolfsbane. When we questioned the patient, he admitted to having consumed the discarded chocolate wrapper, potentially carrying the poison. Examining the contents of the patient's stomach confirmed this to be true. As a mental health professional, I believe this patient to be clinically... wait, we can skip that bit. Yada yada, okay, here we go. Signed, Dr. Ferre.
Thank you, Sparrowson. I don't think I'll even need to question you. Between your notes and the king's testimony, every angle of the chocolate wrapper business has been covered.
Awesome!
Wow!
Wait, did you say the king is here?
You can get his autograph later.
Great! So, what happens now? Do I get cross-examined by the prosecution or something?
To be honest, I see a little to cross-examine.
Do your damned job, prosecutor. Cross-examine that little annoying liar of a bird. Tear his testimony to shreds.
Your Honor, he has a note signed by a medical professional definitively proving that the chocolate wrapper from the crime scene was poisoned. We could nitpick the details or delve into the doctor's credentials, but I fear it would be a waste of the court's time. Nobody wants that.
Ah, so then, what the hell do we do now?
We do nothing, Your Honor. The poison wrapper has introduced an element of doubt into the case. The prosecution must accept that. But is the level of doubt reasonable? Is it significant? I think the members of the jury will agree JJ's evidence is still tenuous.
Tenuous.
A step above circumstantial. You have a proven link, a not wholly illogical link, but you haven't proved beyond a doubt that Major Howell was killed by the chocolate. You're still making far too many assumptions. Where's the empiricism that is required by any good court of law? Where are the witnesses who can back up your claims?
Merde.
Oh! I brought along a witness! Maybe she can help!
Did he flirt up the swan? Oh, hello!
They're looking right at each other.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never find... Oh, hello. Oh, Brian, you're the swan, aren't you?
You have to click. He read it.
Did he?
You!
I didn't hear him. Hello, son.
You were talking.
It's glad to see you on your feet, and
Over
you have
me.
been an enormous asset to this case. But what are you trying to pull off now, you Rapscallion?
My suit! Surprise witness!
Surprise witness?
Yeah! I remember you mentioning the Cocorico like calling surprise witnesses. So I thought they should beat him at his own game.
Ow, that really fucking hurt, Brian.
I bought the flower girl, Mademoiselle Senior, so that she could testify about Prince Juan's character.
You're putting me in a difficult position, Sparrows.
I'd like to put her in some difficult position.
Just moments before you arrived, the court established that Mademoiselle Senior is a possible suspect for this case.
What? That can't be right.
Miss Patterson, it's okay. Monsieur Falcon, I would like to testify.
You want to testify? Do you understand what you are agreeing to?
I do. I've accepted my fate.
Oh. Prosecutor, do you have any objections to me calling upon Mademoiselle Senior as a witness?
No, bearing in mind, of course, that you're here to defend Prince Juan, not convict Mademoiselle C. Prosecuting is my job.
But of course.
I have no objections either. Please proceed, witness. Speak the oath!
You?
Say that you swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah. I swear, Your Honor, I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Good. Very good.
Please state your name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Catherine Marie Singh, and I'm a flower seller.
Mademoiselle Senior, tell the courtroom of your activities on the morning of the 7th of January.
Very well. So the king and his entourage entered the Louvre around 9 o'clock. I followed when they came to a stop in the Salle de Tibre. I stepped forward and offered the king a chocolate. He refused, but a grand and big dog by the name of Major Howell was happy to oblige. The guard died because I personally had previously added poison to the chocolates.
No! That can't be right.
Ding! I used poison derived from monkshood, a notoriously dangerous plant. As a flower seller, it was simple to acquire.
Why did you do it, mademoiselle?
Why? Monsieur, people have tried to kill the king before, and people will try again. His vile man has no respect or love for the people who suffer under him.
Oh, I'm still here, you know!
I did it to better the French people.
I don't believe that at all.
I am the French people. Oh.
Falcon, say something.
Mademoiselle, are you being coerced or threatened? Speak freely.
No, monsieur, I'm confessing out of my own volition. It is my guilt and nobody else's.
Merde.
Well, defense, it looks like you wormed a confession out of this murderous pute.
Putain. Whore.
I suppose that gets your client, Prince Juan, completely off the hook. Lucky you.
But not poutine.
So, shall we wrap this court session up?
No. No. Not yet. I have further questions for the witness, Your Honor.
Further questions? To what end? You already proved your client's innocence.
I wish to uncover the truth.
You aren't here to uncover the truth, you're here to defend Prince Juan. And you've done that job with a disgusting level of diligence.
Nonetheless, I believe the mademoiselle has omitted something huge of importance. I wish to question her further.
Something of huge importance.
You know what it is.
I won't allow it.
Sparrowson knows what it is.
Yes!
Fine! Can I at least show something to the witness?
You and the prosecutor are a right pair of moralizing blowhards, aren't you? You're doing my head in! Fine. If it will shut you up, I will let you show one magical mystery item to the witness. I can't imagine you have anything up your sleeve to change the flow of this trial, though.
Shit.
Monsieur Val can save it. I have nothing more to say.
Ticket stubs.
Please take a look at these, mademoiselle.
Train ticket stubs.
Look at the names.
Papa and Mama. In Vienna? Really? Are they really safe?
Really in for true? They are. The tickets were arranged courtesy of, what's his face?
Fax. Then that means the wolf has nothing to hold over me. I can speak freely.
Wolf? Burr? Indeed, go ahead, mademoiselle.
Objection.
Well, you can go ahead. On the next episode of Game Over, guys. Things are getting good. Don't kick the mic, Dan. Sparrowson, take a nap.
You woke up pumpkin.